Another checkpoint.
She literally spun the globe and her finger landed on Ethiopia. So if you've got your logo AK, you know, you can bring it here to get fixed.
And then dig in. And so it begins. The hitchhiking journey to Harar. I just pulled up. I told the tuk-tuk to go to the furthest point of Adama. And he was like, how are you getting there? How are you getting there? Bus? Where's your bus? Where's your taxi? I'm like, no. Just gonna pull up to a gas station. So we're in a gas station right now. And I just said to a guy, Wellanchitty, which is the next town. And yeah. Let's see if we get there. He doesn't speak any English, but the lady did, who was pouring the gas. So let's see what happens. Nice little comfortable setup. So first city, let's go, see if we can get there. Off we go with Abram to Wellanchitty.
Yeah.
Say hello. This is Abram, he's very kindly. Look at this guy on the donkey. So we're gonna have a great conversation in my broken Amharic. Oh, I need to put my thing on. No? It's okay? Okay. It's not something no one's done before. I'm not like particularly revolutionary or anything. It's just, I thought I'd document it. It's not quite beer o'clock, so let's give it some time. Let's get into quite a remote area now. Well out of the safety of the city. Donkeys everywhere. And yeah, well up for an adventure with my friend here. Gas stations are always a great place to find people to jump in, but you'll only get those massive trucks, so you're not going to get something a bit faster. So we're going to try and, when we get to Wellanchitty, try and find something a little bit quicker. This is our stop. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, my brother.
See you later. Have a good day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go maybe try and walk for a bit and then find this gas station or something. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Salam no. Let's go to the gas station up there and we'll try and find another truck to go to Awash is the next location. Right by the side of the road. Salam. How are you? Okay, let's go this way. Walked for about an hour, just getting to the end of Wellanchitty. I thought, I've covered so much ground, this is great. Looked at the map, okay, I've taken it down from 400 kilometers to 397. There's my friend. Can I have a lift? You going Harar? Can I sit in the back? I have a feeling that won't work. Anyway, I've been turned down by like 30 different people. Saw a hotel, so it's nice to know where the last hotel was. But we're not going to give up. Okay, so I'm getting onto the edge of town now. Literally nothing that way, which is the way we're going. But it's like completely desolate, there's no one about, and there's no shops or anything. I've got no water, so I think it's probably better we're in a car when we go out into the wilderness. Literally nothing has come in this direction in like 20 minutes, other than maybe a couple of massive trucks. It might be the only option now. We keep trying. Not looking optimistic. When do we give up and go back to the beer? Never. Fucking someone. That was about 30 minutes of waiting. Okay, let's go. Oh, are you going to Awash in that direction? Let's go.
Where is live? You have no.
Yeah, let's try. Yeah, a little bit.
No, we are
Holiday.
working here.
Oh, okay.
Highway, you know highway?
Mhm.
Addis Adama. We are working Adama Awash new project.
Okay. Nice.
That's why.
Everyone's calling their friends. We've caught a Farangi. Oh, we'll get there. There's the same guy. Yeah. Not happy. I like these guys. What are you drinking? Special. Red Bedele. Is it good? It's nice?
It's nice, yeah.
Nice, I'll have to try it. We're in Awash. Bit of an edgy vibe. Everything's run out of battery. I need to get cash out. My bag's broken. Which is surprising because Chinese, known for their great engineering. That bag is about 1 week old. 5 minutes walking. I mean, look at it. Look at it. You can see through the frickin'... So that just snapped. This is tearing away. That's about to go. Everyone in Addis was saying, in the taxis and things, was saying, oh, probably best not go to that area. A lot of kidnappings and the rest of it. So, but we need to get to Harar. We're about halfway. So tomorrow, another 4 hours. Not too bad. But it's obviously gonna take longer. So I was just sat in my hotel room, about to call it a night, and I was like, is that English speaking? Hey, you're about to fighting on, am I, mate? I'm like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Local Tanzanian Australian guy.
Yeah. In Awash.
In Awash.
The mad town. Yeah, watch out for the truck. Absolute mad town.
Why is it mad here?
It's a truck town for starters.
Yeah.
And you got all your, all your chat eating, your craziness, and everyone's kind of meeting up here for, the Devil's Well.
The Devil's Well. So people come in from various towns?
People come in
like
from
the local...
various towns, of course, and they're all crossing here, and there's all your different cultures and your mixes, and of course, because it's a trucky town, there's, everyone's chewing chat, everyone's kind of,
That's true.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sia.
Musa.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to show, which I think is really cool, is this business, which is an Australian business.
Here, it's well, not business, it's actually an NGO.
Okay.
So that started 10 or so years ago, but they've been making for the local Afar people, which kind of the indigenous people in this area, and heading out towards Djibouti, Eritrea, and even into Somalia. But they, a lot of the women are still carrying water, 20-litre things when they're pregnant, and you can just imagine 10 k's a day or whatever. So they've started building these water carts, which have been a great hit. I mean, they've been a long process in getting these kind of working, but I think they're pretty bulletproof. I mean, the thing is, we had to get rid of bearings, they had to get rid of all sorts, because maintenance of stuff is not possible. But after all these years, we've finally got a cart that actually works pretty well, and it's being made locally.
But yeah, of course. I mean, where's the metal come from, though?
Probably China.
Yeah, of course.
It comes from Djibouti, Addis, and then gets brought down here to Bor.
But so there was a big teething process between, initially bearings seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
But then you're like back out in the fucking fields and stuff.
I mean,
Not so
the very first one actually was quite a lot bigger, and it could carry 4 jerry cans. And it had we used the bicycle wheels, but then of course there's heaps of thorns and a lot of rocks. And then no one's got tools. So next thing you know, you got pop tires, the spokes break, And then we try putting grass into the tires and all sorts. So anyway, this is a finished product, and it's just metal on metal, but it works.
How did you figure out the right size? Was that a teething process as well?
No, yeah, that was a teething process. But everyone, I'm trying to look for a jerry can here. Everyone uses these yellow jerry cans.
Yeah.
These 20 litres, I think, and basically that'll fit two. So most women will carry one of them on their back or two in their arms or something, but that'll carry two. And the really interesting thing what's happened is carrying water is women's work, but of course since these carts have come now, a lot of the husbands are quite happy to go and get the water.
They can do it drunk and on tap, that's why.
And the kids, no, they don't drink. They don't drink.
Yeah.
But the kids will. But also the kids can actually go out, and people, maybe they're disabled or whatever, can actually just go get water, and it's not such a big deal
For sure.
Anymore. So anyway, this is the garage.
I think it's incredible. My question, I had a question earlier. What inspired her to do it in the first place? The company, the two owners, they're from Adelaide.
Yeah.
You're from Adelaide?
Yeah.
How did they get this idea? Were they travelling? Were they...
Yeah, well,
someone gave them the idea.
Yeah. Well, no, it's probably a bit simpler than that actually, because Kira always had a dream of saving the world, as we call it. But she literally spun the globe, and her finger landed on Ethiopia. So, and then she started in Addis and worked at a place there. Ended up here teaching English, and then came back. And then kind of started from there, and then people said, oh no, we need a school, we need a clinic, we need this, and try different things. And at the moment they do scholarships for students so they can go and finish their masters or degrees in Addis. So, but this was one of the sort of the early projects that still keeps going, and I
How many of these have been now? How many are in process, in use, out in the actual?
I think there's 700 and something at the moment.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Kira herself, she's coming next week, so she's going to deliver this lot out, and it's all up to the sort of community leaders that actually arrange who gets one. Obviously, not everyone can get one.
That's true.
So they will have systems, but anyway, it's a beauty. But the other great thing, come look at this.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Like, talk about garage, right? This garage fixes cars.
This is my bread and butter, mate. Engineering.
Yeah. Oh, right. So
I was looking at the guy earlier, like, fucking hold that, mate.
They'll fix. If you've got your logo AK, you can bring it here to get fixed.
Beautiful.
The boys are doing well.
What could be wrong with an AK that they need to fix?
Probably not much. It's probably more about the butt. Probably needs, missing screw or something.
That's true.
It's also popular for that.
Yeah. Salam. And that's what I This guy's cool.
And the boys. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've actually spent a fair bit of time hanging around in here. It's a pretty amazing place.
You spent how many months?
Yeah. I think it was 5 weeks on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big stint.
Yeah. And the head Moulay is the head
top G.
The welder, the head welder, the master welder. So he does actually welds up all the water cuts. Yeah.
And so what are these waiting for?
Delivery.
Delivery. And how do you choose a town that needs, or a village?
Community leaders.
Community leaders.
Initially, it was all in the one town that Kira from Barefoot. Initially, she went to a particular village and sort of lived there and was teaching English. And then they built a clinic. And then part of talking to the community, what people wanted.
Yeah.
And she had a soft spot for the women because, like a lot of these places, the women do all the work. At the end of the day, this was a big thing. The carrying water was actually huge, especially when you're, a lot of miscarriages just from simple things like getting water. So.
And like you said about the cholera outbreak.
Yeah.
You need the actual. Sometimes that comes, I suppose, from just going to the easiest place, not the safest place.
Exactly. Yeah. And well, that's not really going to save you from cholera, but they have got water filters
but
now.
You're more likely
water filters now, so you can get your water, you can bring it home, and then there's a simple water filter that they've added, and you pour the water in. I think the science says, I'm not the right person to ask. I think it's 95% of bacteria.
Yeah.
It cuts out. So pretty much like your usual cholera and other sort of waterborne diseases are pretty much cut out. Most people, I was actually talking to a whole bunch of people today, and that was one of the big things is my kids don't have diarrhea anymore. Like that's the noticeable thing is the constant diarrhea is killed a bit.
For sure. All right, thanks for showing me, mate. I thought it was a fortuitous meeting and I had to, show the place.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We should. What I should do is actually give you a ride in one. Just to,
really,
I'll run you up the road. Sit in one. I'll run you up the road.
sake.
Come.
This is so embarrassing.
We've tested out. It's
Yeah,
embarrassing,
exactly.
eh? You gotta put you in the
What do you
spot.
mean test it out?
Put you in the spot.
Test it out like
So
it.
this is what you're
Safe working load.
You have to do constantly.
Go over the safe working load just to
Yeah.
see if it breaks or not. Let's go and sit at the pub and have a water.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
plus-
have a sparkling water.
I'll have a still water.
Okay. Done.
Day one, hitchhiking. Stay tuned for day two. Okay. Good morning from Awash, absolute city of maniacs. 7 a.m. Seen 2 people fighting in the street already. One guy was drawing on the road, in the middle of the road. Goats everywhere. I tried the gas station, but no action. Everyone was charging me $1,000. Like, Baranji, $1,000. Harar. I'm like, no, I'm walking, sorry. Salam. So, yeah, we're gonna go on the outset, on the sort of town limits outside. And yeah, because then you know they're definitely going in that direction, and we'll try, but fuck. I think it's might be a disaster. Should we get a little coffee over here? Yeah, let's get coffee. Get one coffee and then we'll start going. So the plan today, to get to Harar, this could be really simple or really complicated. 300 kilometers. We're outside Awash. I just saw a kid hacking away aimlessly at a tree with a machete. So let's keep walking pretty quickly. On the outskirts here. So far been turned down by 5-6 people. There's not much action at this time of the morning. We'll see what happens. YouTube blogger. Cool, huh? Salam no. Salam no. What do you want to say? Yeah, so we're gonna keep trying.
Camera was.
Not looking.
Camera.
Salam no. Just trying to find. Oh, this is mine. This must be mine.
Camera.
This is a disaster. I don't want to give up because you can get a bus. We might have to give up. We won't give up. Let's keep trying. Okay, I come back to the gas station, but yeah, this hitchhiking shit is really not easy. There was even a Blue Cross car, all obviously foreigners. They just looked at me like, as they drove past. You just need to get lucky once. You just need one cool ass motherfucker who's like, yeah, love that. Get in the car, mate. So yeah, we keep trying. Found a guy. Jaffa. Okay, we got lucky in the end, a little bit. I don't know how far. You're going on the same road to Harar. Dorado? Where do you go? You're going Harar. You drive Harar? Oh, amazing. Okay, straight to Harar. A bit of perseverance pays off. Fucking great.
Where is the driver?
These guys,
Guys,
they were waiting. Yeah, I feel bad because I jumped in. They were also trying to hitchhike, and I jumped in this one, and they were like, "Oh, what about us? What about us?" Yeah, and then we drove straight off. Feel a little bit bad, but it's a savage game. It's a savage game. Anyway, so let's get on the road. Oh, even just moving is nice. It's a nice feeling, and it's a pretty nice car. Nice car. Like the car.
where's from?
England. England.
City.
London.
London. It's a crowd.
That's not a good scenario. Yeah, I didn't film getting into the car at that moment when he pulled up, because yeah, it was a bit of an intense environment. There was other people trying to get in. There was guys just stood there staring at me, holding a fucking screwdriver, like dead staring at me. I'm moving away, and it's like locking eyes on me, like a piece of meat, ready for the slaughter. Anyway, I think it might have just been shock, sort of shock that a checkpoint there with military. So yeah, that was a hairy moment, and so I didn't film getting in, but here we are. 300, another checkpoint. 300 kilometers to Harar, so me and Jaffa are going to be good friends by the end of it. I could not have got luckier. It's a fast, comfortable experience, so just a little bit of perseverance, and that took me a good hour. I went up the road and then I came back, and so a little bit of perseverance, you'll find someone. Never give up. Moral of the story this morning. So let's go. Market, and it's grown so fresh, like just around here, so you can get it. It's like so much more powerful apparently. Right in the hills actually, just up there. This is the chat, the famous chat, and how fresh it is. Literally right there, boom, chop, there you go. These are all the fields, and that's a market in this area. And obviously you just saw thousands of people coming and then take it to their villages and then sell it. It's like the machine of Ethiopia. It's probably the most churned out, fast producing thing. Like from plant to the other side of Ethiopia in like no time at all. Quick pit stop in a little place called Asbe Teferi. Asbe Teferi. Seems like a nice place. Hustling, bustling little town. On the way. Onwards.
It's center.
It's centre between Awash and Harar. Centre. About 200 kilometers. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I like this town. It's nice. Nice vibes, people friendly, smiling, interested. Different vibe to Awash. I liked Awash actually because it was a fun kind of intense. I don't know if I could stay too much longer there, but good to see. Don't know how to limit the chat maybe, but who cares about limits? Stopped in this little town. Just stopped in this little town to get some chat. I can't find it on the map, so I don't know the name of it, but it's maybe 30 kilometers past the last place. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Flower as well. This is normal, traditional breakfast in this part of the world. Shiny it is. It's like glistening in the sun. You can see the vibrancy and the health in it. Shake it and then dig in. Was just the turning to either go to Dorado, which is the big city, or the legendary Harar, which is just down the road now. 5 kilometers, this is our day. You can feel it. You can feel as we encroach upon the precipice of salvation, my blood begins to simmer with mystical anguish. I need to chew chat more often. I'm a fucking poet. But no, I'm starting to get excited, joking aside. We're so close. And I've heard so much about this place. So much. And I put it off for so long. Now it's time to move on.
Harar.
Harar. Say it louder.
This is Harar.
Harar.
Ah.
Harar. Let's go. This is the place of dreams. This is like equivalent of El Dorado. I only just imagined it. I didn't even think it exists. You know, the amount of reverement people have impregnated in my mind with. Oh, I should do an hour of chat and poetry with Freddie. It's good, this stuff. Off he goes. What a hero. We got there before lunch. Just after lunch. Fuck yeah. Okay, Ras Hotel. He said there's better. So that works for me. Oh, what a day.